I have spent years of study, reflection, writing, and rewriting in places of extraordinary beauty and simplicity and inspiration. A Lake Superior lighthouse, a Rocky Mountain cabin, a cottage by a Danish fjord, and a ranch near the Pacific. The result is 8 books that I have published at thenextcivilization.com. You can be the opposite of a terrorist. Think of it. Instead of proliferating bombs, you can proliferate books. In the global campaign for a revolution of consciousness, I can travel to Inner Mongolia to address 600 Chinese students. You can travel even further to your next-door neighbor. I could advance revolutionary ideas at an annual meeting of the American Association for the Advancement of Science. You can advance revolutionary ideas by sharing these books with individuals, organizations, institutions, and the media. At every school or university where you know students, you can encourage them to advance, now, a passionate worldwide debate. The adventure explains how coincidences are produced, and explains how we can interpret as collective dreams public events such as 9/11, the Big Bang, AIDS and Alzheimer's, the Middle East. The adventure also includes a 9-part course of study. The personal universe is the story of a passionate love that produced coincidences that could never be explained without a new scientific paradigm. The paradigm of the projective universe will be the common sense of the next civilization. The revolution of the species is a brief guide to immigrants to the next civilization. The Trial of God, a novel set in a village in Asia, where God is put on trial for the murder of a child in an earthquake. Expert witnesses represent Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, and science. The international media broadcast God's trial by satellite. The Winter War is a play set in Finland in 1939, when the Finns alone fought the giant Soviet Union. A crippled violinist shows how music and love can be more heroic than deeds of warriors. Satan, too, is a play in which the defeated rebel realizes that there is only one power greater than the power of God, the power of love between two mortal human beings. Satan decides to become a mortal human so that he can experience true love. A jealous God follows Satan to earth. In their new contest, God's daughter, Satan's lover, plays a decisive role. Paper Wings is the collection of my complete poems. These poems form the core of this YouTube series. The 2 plays and the novel will be produced as movies aimed at international audience. Bumper Thinkers is a collection of more than 70 provocative texts that can be displayed on bumpers, t-shirts, coffee mugs, billboards, tattoos. Here's a sample of 3 bumper thinkers. Stuff. Love is the best aphrodisiac. All war is defeat. These books are dedicated to today's children who will be killed, or crippled, or orphaned, or terrified or heartbroken by tomorrow's wars unless we change. Can individuals decide the future? We have a clear and compelling precedent that demonstrates that individuals deciding to change their own lives can change world history. Most of the 800 million now living in North and South America are descended from individuals who decided to leave their homes in other continents and cross oceans to a new world. In the same way, individuals today can immigrate to a new world. But that immigration will be an inner migration to an inner new world. The inner migration that will create the next civilization is this: recognition by individuals of how extraordinary they truly are. Our children are not born to be killers. Watching my son fall asleep. We watched today a caterpillar weave himself from sight, and I explained his plan. And now your eyelids close, and soon you'll be a man. Then you'll watch your own child weaving dreams and understand your father's restless night. You'll know his paper wings. You'll know his candle light.